Hello and welcome. Today, I want to tell you about my little trip I took. I wanted to take a small trip before I go into my second surgery. So just last Thursday, we loaded up the car, my daughter and sister and I, and we headed to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We left Thursday. It's a 9-hour drive, and we plan to return home by Sunday. And before I continue with my story, I want to thank my son-in-law, Orlando, my granddaughter, Kiana, and my brother, Willie, for watching over Mom while I was away. We arrived in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Thursday around 8 p.m. We had pizza at the restaurant that was inside the lodge. It was really good, by the way. And then we decided to get a good night's sleep before the next day, which would be Friday. I had a well planned out schedule for that day. Now, I did go there to spread my husband's ashes in his favorite creek that runs throughout the national park. But we were going to have a picnic as well. So we were going to get up and go to Kentucky Fried Chicken to pack a picnic lunch. Then we were going to go into the park, drive that 11-mile loop, stop at some of the scenic stops, take pictures. It was a great plan. And also, we were going to come back to Gatlinburg and do some shopping before we go to the hotel to get ready for my dinner reservations that I had planned at the Appalachian, which is the name of the restaurant, a very high-end restaurant. Now, when we arrived at the lodge, there were signs everywhere. Get all the food out of your car because there are black bears. There are bears that will come in the lodge and get to your food. And my daughter said, she's from the city now, mind you, she said, oh, they just trying to scare us with these signs. Ain't no bears gonna come on the parking lot. Do they think we crazy or what? We know better. Alright, yeah, my daughter, now she is from the city, and she probably thinks all of the bears are at the zoo. But anyway, I wanted her to see a bear. My husband and I have been to the national park many times, and we have seen bears, but by the time we got our camera out to take a picture, the bear was too far away. That comes out like an ink spot on our pictures, or it had gone completely. So we've never ever been able to capture a picture to prove to anyone that we've seen a bear. So this was my chance to do that. I'm going to scout out for the bears during our drive so I can get that perfect shot. Friday comes, we get up and start our day according to plan. But guess what? No KFC. So we just decide to just wing it. We head into the park, start that 11-mile loop. So we didn't have the picnic quite, but we did find a beautiful picnic spot near the creek where we put my husband's ashes into the creek. So as you can see, the day didn't go according to plan, but it was a great day. The weather was great. Unfortunately, the only disappointment was I didn't get a picture of a black bear. Oh well, what can I say? I will continue to look at my ink spot that I have at home near my recliner. We then concluded our day at the Appalachian restaurant in Sevierville, Tennessee. And it was pretty nice. My sister enjoyed she had fried green tomatoes and fried okra. My daughter enjoyed her burger and french fries. And I loved the rainbow trout. It was the best I've had ever. It was really good. Just in case you're ever there, the rainbow trout, I highly recommend. Now, the following day, guys, the following day we get up to leave, we start packing, and I was sitting on the side of the bed after we were all packed up, waiting for my daughter to finish her bagel before we got into the car. In the meantime, my sister decided to take some of the luggage out to the car. I don't know why, but I just kept sitting there like a lump on a log. I wanted to still do one more sweep just to make sure we didn't leave anything behind. But I just sat there and my daughter just ate her bagel. I was looking out on the parking lot. I couldn't see my sister because we couldn't park close to our room. She was just two cars down. Anywho, I suddenly saw a dark spot. Couldn't make it out quite. But then it came into view. It was a friggin' bear. Yes, it was. It was a bear. And guess what? It was headed toward my sister. I still in disbelief. The only thing I could do was go, my sissy, my sissy. And my daughter knew something was wrong. She looked in the direction I was looking. She jumped up out of that bed, rushed to that door, cried out to her auntie, get in the car, auntie! Get in the car, auntie! Startled the bear. She was so loud, it startled the bear. And the bear stopped in his tracks and was trying to look around to where the sound was coming. And suddenly my daughter yelled out again, and that bear took off in another direction. Took off in another direction. That bear was literally, I would say, a couple of feet. There was a truck then the car, then our car where my sister was packing. A truck, then our car. The bear was at the bumper of the truck. The bumper of the truck. And my sister was in the back with her back turned, putting stuff in the car. She never saw the bear. Never. She still, to this day, didn't see the bear. That was a frightening moment for me. But once my sister was safe, I said, daughter, get a picture, quick, get a picture of the bear. Again, too late. I have an ink spot. But you know what? I'd rather have an ink spot and have my sister still here with me. God is great. He had me sitting on the edge of that bed for a reason. And no, I didn't do a final sweep of the hotel. And yes, I left my black shorts there. But that's okay. I can always get some shorts. I can't get another sister, right? Yes. Thank you guys for listening.